body, don't know if it's real. She had a I wanted to feel. You had a problem and loaded the steel. We had a body and we on a pill. She had a body, don't know if it's real. She had a I wanted to feel. You had a problem and loaded the steel. We had a body and we on a pill, yeah.
I can hear the music.
We had a body and we on a pill, yeah. She got a body, don't know if it's real, yeah. She really love me, she taking a lot. I whip the work and I'm scraping a pot. We really up if you think that
we appreciate y'all hanging around. We're about to start here in a couple of minutes. For all the viewers out there waiting, did everybody get the? Did we get the? Did we get the link?
I didn't get the link. It's on my IG. Did you share? Yeah. That's what.
Did you get the link?
She threw it back and looked back and she smiled. She called her friend, it's going down. She told her come over, I told her come now. Mixing the soda is slowing me down. They like how I taste it, pass me around. She had a body, don't know.
We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna jump back on. We're gonna go ahead and share the link on Facebook. So we're gonna pause this live on Facebook and we'll jump back right back on live. Go ahead and end the live for the Facebook. For the Facebook.
We had a body and we on a pill, yeah. She got a body, don't know if it's real, yeah. Told her I love her, don't know if I mean it. Chill her shoulders if she get anemic. Chill with her homegirl, she in her feelings. We in the telly, don't tell what you vision. She tell me to scoop, but then she on a mission. Cop her whatever if she get offended. Block her from social if she started tripping. Block her forever if she still a penny. Port to my PO 2 times a week. I got a type that's a freak. Don't answer my call, don't call for a week. She do gymnastics till she getting weak. Give me your taxes and you not for me. We in a bracket, we got a body and we on a pill, yeah. She got a body, don't know if it's real, yeah.
See, even when you fall, you gotta stand tall. Staying on your grind, one day you're gonna shine. No matter what you go through, it's just for a while. Hold your head up and try to keep a smile. You gotta be a soldier, soldier, soldier. Be a soldier, soldier, soldier. You gotta be a soldier, soldier, soldier. Be a soldier, be a soldier. See, I've been on my grind too long. I don't give a damn what you want. I was putting my music to the side just to please your ass, that you ain't even worth my time no more, no more. See, I've been on my grind now, I'm finna get mine. I'm about to drop these hits till the end of time. See, I'm not even tripping cause you know I'm on a mission. Everybody pay attention cause it's my revelation. Illuminati, never that, but don't put me on the map. Never say never, but I ain't rolling like that. I'm doing big.
Huh?
Hey, collect call from
Remington Jackson.
an offender at Hamilton Unit. This call is being recorded and is subject to monitoring. To accept charges, press 1. To reduce charges, press 2.
I put it on my story already.
Secretary Link, you may start the conversation now.
I already put it on.
Fuck 'em with no rubbers. Fuck 'em undercovers. Fucking undercovers, you was supposed to be my brother. I just lost a couple summers. If I catch you know what's coming, you shouldn't expect another summer. How we stretching for the come up? How you pussies turn informants? I eat pussy every morning. That's for breakfast if you want it. I don't watch them niggas test you. Apply pressure in the corner. Ass out, pants out. Don't let me catch you with your woman. With nowhere else to run to. Brick walls and steel bars. They finna plan on retiring. Rubber bands on the tires. On my hands on the bands for supply. You the man to the man, come and fight. Then you looking like vagina, no pun, no reminder, no fun. When you dying, what's the price for a life? If they bargain, then I got them. I know it ain't right, but the problem, you see everything's a problem when you hungry and you starving, and they left you in the garbage in a yellow brick apartments. Ain't no yellow brick roads, ain't no yellow bones from Georgia. Just these dirty off-white bricks we. She had a body, don't know if it's real. She had ass, I wanted to feel. You had a problem and loaded the still. We had a body and we on a pill. She had a body, don't know if it's real. She had ass, I wanted to feel.
Live?
You had a problem and loaded the still.
Oh,
we
for real?
had a body and we on a pill.
Everybody's just chilling.
My bad. I
We
bet.
on a pill, yeah.
You Talk Too Much podcast.
She got a body, don't know if it's real, yeah. She really
Listening
love me,
to this
she
local
taking a lot.
music.
How if the work and I'm scraping a pot? We really up if you think that we not. We taking her wrist while you taking a job.
Let me take these
She a
heads
little
off.
cutie, I'm digging
Headsets
her
off. I
out.
sure
She
do
acting bougie, I'm
apologize
kicking her out. You
when you
niggas
listening
is
to
broke,
good
I ain't
music
sticking
and
around. 550
getting
my
it
whip just
in.
to get me around. She spit on the tip and I spit in her mouth.
We're gonna
She
go
get
ahead
the
and
dick then clean up the
casually
house.
make
Told her
this
get up
thing
and
happen
go get a towel. She threw it
and
back
turn
and
it
looked
up.
back and she smiled. She called a friend, it's going down. She told her come over, I told
So,
her come now. Mixing the soda,
we all
slowing
have
me
gathered
down.
here
Like
today,
how it
ladies
tasted,
and
back me
gentlemen,
around. She had a body, don't know
in
if it's real.
order
She had ass, I wanted to feel. You had a problem,
to
don't
put
load
the
still.
hottest,
We had a body
hottest,
and we on a pill.
hottest
She had a
artists
body, don't know if it's
on
real.
platform.
She had ass, I wanted to feel.
We are
You had
gathered
a
here
problem,
today,
don't load
ladies
still.
and gentlemen,
We had a body and we
also
on a pill, yeah.
honoring Black History
We had
Month.
a body and we on a pill,
This
yeah.
is a month that
She got a body, don't know if
means
it's
a lot
real,
to
yeah.
me.
Told her I love her, don't know if I
Also
mean it.
means a
She'll
lot
rub her shoulders if she
to
get
a lot of
anemic.
other
Chill with her
Americans
homegirl, she in her feelings. We
across
in
the
telly,
nation.
don't tell what you vision. She tell
You
me the
have
scoop, and
logged
she on a
into
mission.
You
Couple whatever,
Talk
she
Too
get
Much
offended. Block her
podcast.
from social, she
This
started
is your
tripping.
boy
Block her
Daiquiri
forever,
King.
she still a penny.
Daiquiri
Quote
Kings
my BO
presents
2 times a week. I got a
You Talk Too Much
type of freak.
podcast.
Don't answer my call, don't call for
We
a
are a
week.
platform
She do
here
gymnastics till she
basically
getting weak. Give me your
to
taxes, ain't
open
enough
up
for me. We in a bracket where
a
you
lane
can't compete.
for
We catch 'em lacking and leave 'em
up-and-coming
deceased.
artists,
We catch 'em
stars,
lacking,
if you
won't leave
will,
'em in peace.
to be able to
Don't know if it's real. She had ass,
talk
wanted
about
to
the
feel.
things that they
You had
want
a
to talk
problem,
about
loaded
other
still.
than
We
music
had a body
sometimes.
and we on a pill. She
Also,
had a
we have
body,
this
don't know if it's
platform
real.
also
She
just
had
to make
ass,
sure
I wanted to feel.
that the
You had a
stars are
problem,
noticed
loaded still. We had a
while their
body and
stars
we on a
here
pill,
before
yeah.
they go take off to become
We had a
brighter
body and
stars
we
for
on a
where they're
pill,
going.
yeah.
Without further ado, I'm the Daiquiri King. Y'all all know me. You can follow us on Instagram, DAIQUIRI_Kings with 2 Z's. Y'all know how we fucking around. We're gonna go ahead and turn all attention to the local stars here in Dallas, Texas. You only gonna fuck around and get it here on the You Talk Too Much podcast. We are the #1 show that's gonna bring all the news to you. Without further ado, I do want to welcome Rim B Smooth. First and foremost, if we can go ahead and start with you, Mr. Rim B. Good to have you on the podcast.
Man, I appreciate y'all having me. For real, it means a lot to me.
Let's just dive right in.
Let's go.
Also, I want to introduce your better half,
Okay.
Smooth Life Jackie.
That's right.
Yes. Hey guys.
She thought I forgot her.
I was like,
just-
oh, should I say
I
for you?
just-
Smooth Life
I just
Jackie.
wanted to pause a little bit.
Yes.
I talk a little slower than what you meant. You know what I'm saying?
It's okay. I ain't mad at you.
All right. Well, we're definitely glad to have both of you here on
you
the
for
show.
having us. Thank
It's
you.
awesome to have you. Awesome.
Right here in Dallas, Texas.
I'm a fan, just to be honest with you. I've listened to some of your music, quiet as kept.
Okay, I appreciate you.
I like to bring on talent on the show that I am very, very interested in getting to know. I like to bring people and artists on the show who have something to say and something that the youth and or up and coming artists can use.
Sure.
As far as how to get here.
Absolutely.
Or to where they think that they may want to go in life. So, as I was going through your profile, everything kind of fell, in line of the things that, I should ask. But I just want to ask, how did you get your start in the game?
So, man, I appreciate you asking me again. I appreciate being here. I appreciate doing this with you and us starting right here in Dallas, Texas. To answer how I started, man, I've been writing music just for as long as I can remember. When I was a kid, my pops used to tell me if I wanted something, I used to like Power Rangers when I was a little kid, and I like the Red Ranger or whatever, right?
He was the dopest.
Yeah, I think so too, right? And then the White Ranger, the Green Ranger came and stole his girl. You remember that?
Yeah, I do. Okay.
So we gotta keep them White Rangers up off of us.
Please do.
But if I wanted something, my pops used to say, hey, just write a song about it, a poem. But he said, if you want to get off punishment, just write me a song about why you did what you did. And if I like the song, I might think about letting you get off punishment. So from those early years, it was already kind of in me, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Just to be able to not just get something I want, right, or get out of something, but it was really therapeutic at the end of the day. I didn't realize how therapeutic it was until now. So now when I'm doing it for all types of reasons. Sometimes I got to get things off of my chest.
For sure.
You got to get some things out of your head, you know what I mean? Some people go to the gym to do that or whatever. Some people go and have drinks with friends, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And this is just one of the healthier ways for me to kind of relieve a lot of that. And to be honest with you, when I'm not in the studio, when I'm not writing, when I'm not recording, you know what I'm saying? When I'm not creating art, I really feel like I'm sinning.
Gotcha.
Like I'm doing something wrong. Like it weighs on my conscience like, Rim, you should be.
Gotcha.
Oh, and not just me, not just in my own thoughts, but you got friends telling you, hey, I ain't heard you record nothing new in a minute. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with you?
Yeah.
And
so would you say early on what got you in the game was Pops intellectually pushing you?
Yeah, my pops for sure.
Molding you at that young age, that
100%.
tender age where your mind can focus on actually attaching your mentality to your feelings.
Absolutely, yeah. There you go. You never think about it like that till you say it out loud, but 100%.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? And I asked my pops later why he had me do that, and he said he don't know. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes,
was he musically inclined?
My daddy could sing for sure.
My
daddy could sing for sure. As a matter of fact, every night when he came home, he sang "Daddy's Home" by Jermaine Jackson or whatever. That's how I fell asleep. So he could sing for sure. My daddy was a hustler though. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Grew up in a place called CFNI. I grew up in closed, I would say.
Okay.
So Smooth Life Jackie didn't come until 2 years now.
2 years ago. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. How did we transition from one personality to the other? Let's say it like that.
To be honest, I had to watch America's Next Top Model.
I got you.
Behind, like my parents know, I could not watch that. I couldn't even think of being a model.
Okay.
But I always had it in me, like I loved it. Like I always would watch with my friends secretly.
I got you.
And just something about it, I was like, I want to do that.
I got
but my parents weren't having it. So I mean, really, 2 years ago when I finally, even in like my past relationships, like they weren't trying to hear that. You know,
sure.
People have their own thoughts about, oh, you're a model, you're just trying to be out for the streets and this and that.
For sure.
But it's like, once you know it's like a creative side in you, like an actual creative side in you, not for anything else funny. Once I actually had the courage and got out of those relationships, I was like, I'm going to do something for me, something that satisfies, like something within me that keeps calling me, you know what I'm saying? So probably about 2 years ago, a little bit before I met Rim right here.
The love of your life. I guess we should say,
he actually had a shoot that he was calling models for. I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead. I'm barely getting my feet wet. Let me see. And then the first one didn't work out.
Yeah.
Didn't work out.
It usually happens like that.
It was a tiny thing. It was a casting call. It didn't work out.
Call we put out. And
I think it was snowing or something.
Oh, it was that storm. You know, some people
like
had
2 years
died
ago.
in that storm.
It was really bad.
It was that bad one where some people, remember we didn't have power for like
I got you.
over a
When the
week.
power grid went out.
Around or whatever. And I just right when I was just supposed to take off, I had started working with another production house or whatever.
Gotcha.
But sometimes it's good that God slow you down for a reason.
Yeah.
For sure.
No, definitely.
Story. So the funny thing is,
Definitely.
we were gonna meet. And I'm not no funny business. If I'm trying to work, I just want to
Wanna
work.
work,
I
for
was trying to
sure.
get my feet wet too.
I seen it from all types of artists I don't work with.
For sure.
We all know it. We just
For sure.
Dudes, sometimes dudes just be extra thirsty. You know
For
what
sure.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm trying to separate. Is my mic on?
It's like cutting in and out. Are you like hitting it or something?
I might have hit it once.
Well, we're here on the You Talk Too Much podcast as we do get everything situated in studio with Rim, B Smooth, and Smooth Life Jackie. Getting straight to it. Things are sizzling up, man. We were just about to change
It's right
lanes. You know, of course, something Has
Mic
to
check
happen.
1 2 1 2.
I guess it's too much energy in the room, man. You know.
Okay,
That's what I would. That's what I would think. You know.
Should we start over?
Too
You did
much
good.
power.
You did good. That was good.
In the airways. Tum, 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 tum.
Y'all, should we?
And we're back.
Should we start over or no?
No.
Oh, okay. My bad. Hey, I never heard that story,
talked
but
too
I
much
never
about
heard
that.
part of that story before. That's the first time
So
I heard
think
it too.
she's awesome already.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the reason why I think she's awesome is because I'm a preacher's kid.
Okay.
So I can really identify when you say that she developed 2 years. The personality developed 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Daiquiri King developed probably about 3 years ago. Before then, I was Mike Irvin, which I am Mike. Let me ask you this. Going back to you, Rim B. So would you consider yourself R&B, a rapper?
Man, I get that a lot. I just like to consider myself an artist. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I want to be able to do a little bit of everything. You feel me?
Okay.
I don't want to be the jack of all trades and the master of none. I believe I'm a master at my, you know what I'm saying?
I like that.
At my art or whatever. I don't like to put myself in a box. You feel me? Like a lot of people try to do that. I used to think when I was younger, you got to have a favorite color, right? My
got
favorite Power Ranger, what do we talk about, was the Red Ranger. But now as I'm older, I realize people want you to have just like, you be in a box. This is my favorite color. This is my favorite this. This
Yeah.
is what but I could wear many hats. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So
You
I
got to
sing.
be
I do
able to.
R&B. Y'all
For
done heard
sure.
some of that. I
Yeah.
rap. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I used to do spoken word, poetry.
Yeah.
Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to be a creator in all aspects of it. You
Can
know
you
what I'm saying?
dance?
I can dance if I need to dance. You know what I'm saying? I can do what I want to be able to do.
Smooth
Whatever I
Life
need to
Jackie,
do.
does he dance for you?
He danced a little sometimes.
Right on, right on.
I can do the helicopter.
Ah, really? Ain't nothing wrong with this guy here. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Let me ask you this. Since you started,
No
what?
smarter investment than you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, early on, I used to have, it's a lot of dudes in the industry now that we done bumped, rubbed shoulders, and some of their advice to me has been, you know, if you can just stay out of trouble,
Yeah.
stay out of jail, getting locked up, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You could take off. And
Yeah.
so that I'm back now, and that's my goal.
Yeah.
When you ask for some of the hardships or whatever, you know, I wanted to be, I was a kid, I wanted to go to college like all the other kids, right?
Yeah.
But, you know, the situation at the household that I come from, I got to get out here and pay my bills. I got to pay my rent.
For
You know what
sure.
I'm saying? At 17
Your rent
years old and
depend on
stuff.
it.
So you start doing some things just to survive. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you kind of lose track. You kind of lose sight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just trying to live. You know what I'm saying? So some of those things got me caught up in the streets. I got sentenced to 5 years in the penitentiary.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And I got my mind right when I was there. I got my head right. and
What
my
was your
heart right.
takeaway when you? Because a lot of these artists, you know, it's like they living to get locked up so that they can have something to freaking write about. And I really want to get that understood. I mean, what is your takeaway when you go away from your family and you know you're not saying that you were right, but who's to say that you were wrong
Correct.
if you were living in your right?
Yeah.
So at the same
Yeah.
time, so in the same mind
Yeah.
frame of mind, it's like, what did you take away from that time that you had? I would like to say
Yeah.
to hibernate.
Well, no, you're absolutely right. I mean, if I was a big pharma company, right, then it'd be completely legal. If I
For
was one
sure.
of these, you know, medicinal companies,
For sure.
oh, then it'd be cool. You know what I'm saying?
For
But
sure.
and a lot of it, I believe, has to do with, you know, I don't like to talk about it or whatever.
No,
but,
you're good.
You know, the
Just
the
one
best,
more. Let me bring the question.
No, I don't mind talking about it.
No. Watch this. What's morally?
Yeah.
What would you take from that hibernation period?
So
that
I
5-year
took away a
hibernation period?
lot. So when you say morally, because, and the reason why, because with wealth comes power, right?
Yeah.
And if you know, this is one of the number one drugs sold, and the number one drug sold ain't produced in here in America. It's produced in countries with brown people,
For sure.
right?
For
and
sure.
black people, right?
For sure.
Then if you let that drug become legal, then you don't just let them get rich. They don't
give
care
them
about you.
power.
Then you let them get wealthy, and then they get power. Then they can come over here and do to you what you done to everybody else.
Hey, black or brown people getting political is
Yeah.
a scary thing.
And I'm sorry because I don't mean to be too political, but I live
No, that's a
firsthand.
scary thing. Black and brown people getting smart enough to be political.
To think,
That's a scary thing.
Absolutely. And it's just part of my experience. But then to answer what I took away from it, because going away, I got to get my heart right and get right with God and get right with myself.
You just
know
center
what I'm
yourself
saying?
for sure.
So what I took away when I was selling dope, it was different. It's easier too to hire up. You are right. I go pick up some work. I come to a spot. I distribute it amongst a few people, right, and then they go put it in the street and flood it, right. The situation is after I hop in one of my BMWs, go pick up some work, load a car up, drive back home, dispense it out or whatever. After I do that 2 or 3 times between 2 or 3 people, somebody gonna take it to a spot or whatever, a house is booming or whatever, somebody gonna break it down. Well, after I do that, I'm going shopping. Yeah. I'm going to the mall. Yeah. I'm going out to eat. Yeah. I might be going to the gym. I'm going shopping again. I'm going out to eat again. I'm going to the club at night. Yeah. I'm very distant from the damage that it's doing to the community, right? I got one cousin coming back from one of these spots, right, bringing me $10,000 a day, but he's telling me, I'm like, damn, we making money, but I'm seeing the stress on his face, man. I'm having to sit in here with a gun. I'm worried if the police gonna come in here. I'm worried I have to watch the dope. Then I gotta watch the money. Once I get the money, make sure I'm gonna make it out of rock. And I'm like, damn, I could never imagine giving my daughter's iPad away for an addiction that I got or a problem. But I'm not seeing it firsthand, right? When I get to the penitentiary, I'm wearing the same. I'm not wearing no Balenciaga no more. I'm not shopping in Versace or nothing like that. Yeah. I'm sitting on the phone calling somebody to send me commissary, and I'm wearing the same white outfit, the same white suit that this person who was a junkie or whatever, you know what I'm saying, or a bum or whatever. Not to call nobody no bum, but I dress just like them.
Man, call them bums if they bum.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But now I'm sleeping next to you. For sure. You in the cell next to me. I'm eating the same meals you eating, right? For the most part. So then I realize, and then I'm hearing them on the phone calling, begging their family, begging somebody send me some commissary. But meanwhile, he done broke up his entire family from his addiction. That man ain't in the home no more. Them kids lost. Them kids in the street. That woman getting, you know what I'm saying? For sure. Someone coming over here or whatever, doing whatever they doing to her. She jumping from man to man because she ain't got nobody stable that really care. And this man let this addict. But then I realized, wait, I'm the person on the other end that flooded them streets with that type of work that destroyed those type of people. Now, sure enough, when I'm gone, somebody else is going to step in, fill in my place, and it's going to keep going. Yeah. But I have a better conscience now knowing I'm not contributing to it. And I didn't see that until I got incarcerated and locked up.
But you said something that made me want to just revert back to this because this is Black History Month. It only takes one to change the world.
That's it.
So what you speaking, somebody might have heard that, and it only takes one person, for it to be effective. So at the end of the day, don't stop talking. Don't stop spitting that.
No, I appreciate you.
Know what I'm saying? And keep that close to your heart.
Absolutely.
That's gonna keep you from having to go hibernate again. Because that's how we started this in the whole thing, and she started rubbing you on that. So she rides with you. She rides with you on that.
You got, when I came home, and that's why, I love God so much or whatever, is because he's not just like going to give me a second chance. He ain't the God of a second chance. He's the God of another chance and another chance and another chance. How many other times I got to get it right. But redemption, though.
Y'all had a relationship. Correct? How did it change? Did it change any? How did it change?
Yeah, man. It just,
what was the difference?
I came home with a lot more compassion and understanding. You know what I'm saying? Before, as a matter of fact, I'll tell you exactly. And these light bulbs never went off in my head until it happened. Before, you get, at that time, you're feeding so many people and you helping so many people. And sometimes when somebody is asking for something for nothing, it'll frustrate you. And I remember being at a gas station and a dude asking me, hey, can I get something, right? A dude much bigger than me, probably done been not just living in the streets, but actually living outside on the street, right? And I said, hey, man. I said, to get everything I got or whatever, I went and took it from somebody. You know what I'm saying? Take it from somebody. I'm not over here asking them. But then I thought about it when I got in the car. I said, damn, the type of advice I gave him, I could have been the person he took it from. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? Well, what could I do at that particular point? And after that, you know what I'm saying, I turned around and I befriended this person. He lived outside a gas station. In South Dallas, right there off of Pennsylvania, like between Pennsylvania and Malcolm X or whatever, all of that.
By the Yellowstone.
Yeah, absolutely. And his name was Mr. Frederick Ewing or whatever. The story that he had told me was that he had did a lot. He did about 30 years for murder or whatever, right? Come home, but man, I was like, this is part of my redemption, and letting my daughter see that, you know what I'm saying? So if not every other day or whatever, we'd be over at the store because we'd be at the barber shop down the street, or whatever, and you know, I'm making sure I'm bringing this man food.
Gotcha.
When I got somebody that need their lawn cut, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or jobs or whatever, I'm getting online on social media. Hey, anybody need a job? I got a worker right now. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Because this was everyone ain't got the same lot in life. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And stuff. That I'll just be broke then, and I'm like, damn. Well, that's what makes you better. You get what I'm saying? Who am I to judge? Because I'm judging you because you broke, but look at the person. God got to judge me, and look who I hurt to get what I got. But you, meanwhile, you walking over here, you broke, but you ain't hurt nobody. How many people did I have to hurt to get ahead, to get where I got? And those are the things where I want to be able to redeem myself and figure out a way where we can all win, where we can all grow together. You know what I'm saying? And
That
so,
makes sense. Smooth Life Jackie.
She's still here.
We have young models coming up in the game.
Okay.
We have aspiring models who aren't as young, but still are capable of making moves to do so.
Everybody.
From the experience that you've gained, matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen, I just saw her walk in
My first runway.
Was that your first runway?
That was my first one.
This past Saturday?
It was my first one.
Well, I think you did phenomenal. So what tips would you give any up and coming model, any aspiring? What tips have you learned from the heart? You know, we're not looking for any specific.
I mean, I would say it really has to be in you. Like it gotta come deep in from within you. Because if you're just trying to do it just to be on the ground.
Because you know, y'all ladies, y'all get edgy. Y'all get edgy when y'all, especially when all y'all beautiful in one room.
I ain't mad at you. It just really got to be in you. Like I was saying, like it's something I knew I wanted to do since I was a little girl. I just didn't have the chance or the help or even the opportunity or the people, my surroundings, I would say.
I got you.
To push me through it. Like, he was there one time. I was having a conversation with my dad now that I'm older, and he knows this is what I'm doing now.
Got you.
And he looked at, and he was like, "You're still doing modeling, this and that." And I was like, "Yeah." And he looked at me. He said, "Oh, I really just thought it was gonna be a phase." And that hurt. It hurt. And then my mom, she still doesn't agree, which is okay. I understand. Even though the way I grew up as really, really like a tight Christian and really tough, I still have all love for God. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But at the same time, I know people make mistakes. Ain't nobody perfect. To begin with, you just gotta have it in you.
Yeah.
And like you said, I did my first runway. Let me tell you, I am a shy person in real life. But he knows it. I'm shy. I know. I had to push myself.
Like that. I can dig it.
Because you know, it's one thing just to look pretty behind the camera, right? And even like doing this stuff and no one having to hear you, right? You get a lot of like those IG models where all you see is one side, right? Just the 2D. Just the picture, but this part, if that's not, you know what I'm saying? So she really had to overcome. For sure. She had to take a lot of courage, and then walking a runway is different in general. Having those skills, so she was like, she said, I don't care if I mess up, I don't care if I look crazy, I'm gonna do it. I gotta try it. And I was really proud to see that, you know, her step out of her shell.
You never would have thought so.
No.
You never would have thought.
Yeah, definitely see it. Well, I know it personally. You know, I used to tell people when we first got together.
I mean, that's your baby. I mean, he put a ring on it.
Yeah, there you go. But you know, I used to tell people, my girl is funny. My girl, she's a comedian. She could do it. They'd be like, what? She don't talk when she come around. She just sit there and look pretty.
Person. I am.
And so I think both of us now, we want to be more than just a one-trick pony.
Yeah.
We want to be able to do it all. Not just I look good, and not just I'm pretty, and not just I talk. Like we could do it all. You know what I'm saying?
Because we really walking this thing.
Yeah.
We live like this.
Amen. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
when the lights cut off, I'm going back to the block. I don't know about y'all. For real. And I'm for real.
So we met. So when we met the first time, that what I was saying earlier was it was really all business for me. It was strictly business, especially I already know having to be around a ton of beautiful women in this industry. They already got a million dudes running at them, chasing at them, shooting at them, setting up business right here to make it seem like this so they could get this over here. No, when I'm working, like this is my art, this is my craft, this is what I feel like God planted inside my heart. And so I want to handle this with care. I want to take it seriously. Whatever come after that, possibly, right? But I don't like to mix work with business. Well, by the grace of God, that first event we couldn't even meet the storm. Remember the storm? People was dying. It was kind of a weird time. So we it's not like we kept up with each other before that or anything like that, right? You know, social media and stuff. Well, I did another casting call
a few months
like
after.
maybe like a few months later, maybe like 4 or 5 months later. And she, right before I do the casting call, she's in my inbox out of nowhere. Like, hey, I'm ready to work again or whatever and stuff like that. And if you got any work, well, as she hit me that day, I was like, hey, I'm headed to a shoot right now. Come on out. But it was another storm. This was like a rainstorm though. It was bad. It was She right. It was bad. She's like, oh man, the weather, the timing, I'm not gonna be able to make it. I said, well, it's cool. At this time I'm working heavy. I'm shooting like every other day, right? So she's like, but the next one. So I'm like, okay, bet, we'll see. Also, as you setting up these shoots and you hiring cameramen and then you renting studio spaces and stuff on Pier Space, you're hoping that the people show up because you're paying everybody else, right? So you're having to have backups for your backup and everything. But she comes out to that one, and it's cool. She does a great job, right? And so I'm knowing that I like her work ethic when she comes out, and that I want to work with her again. So at that point, I know, no matter how attractive she was, I'm not even looking at that. You know what I'm saying? Because in all honesty, in this business, anytime you have to call a girl out for a situation like that, they all attractive. You know what I'm saying? And so
all of them be fine.
So you know, so the thing is, and I'm like, and I got to keep this professional because I see people mess up a good business opportunity
and then make it weird
because they start thinking with the wrong head. You all of a sudden you make it awkward, right? Come on, I got to get work done. I got a story I got to tell before I can get to the next world. You know what I'm saying? I got to do this job first. I can't mess this up, right? As soon as she came, you know what I'm saying? Everybody talking about how fine she is, this and that. It's cool, but I got to get this work. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, she is beautiful.
Well,
I can't tell you
here's
that.
What happens. That week, we're having to work all week. We're having to meet the stylist. You know what I'm saying? Meet up. We got another like couple shoots coming. And so we're talking on the phone, but then actually, the first message I get from her, is in my inbox after we work, after the first night, and she says something like, that hair though. Or it's the hair for me.
I was trying to ease the tension.
It's the what she said. What were you trying to do?
Ease the tension.
Okay, ease the tension, as she said. She said, it's the hair for me. So I was like, is she shooting at me or is she just being friendly? You know what I'm saying? Cause dudes will get just a girl being nice to you, thinking, oh, she want me. He gonna start telling all the dudes, oh, bro, she want me. You know what I'm saying? She just said hi. That's it. So, anyways, though, I'm like, I don't like to do a lot of the Instagram back and forth. I'm like, look, just pick up the phone and call me, right? And so, as we talking, I'm keeping. We on the phone for like an hour. At some point, I'm probably trying to keep her on the phone a little longer, see how long I keep her on the phone. But I'm really getting to know her. And then I find out her Christian background. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what I start falling in love with. Because after we meet each other and see each other that first week, it's about 5 days in between. Oh, no, it ain't, because you come to the studio. Oh, she started trying to pull up on me. She started pulling up on me. She's like, where you at one night? Like a couple nights later after we met. And I'm like, I'm at the studio or whatever. Oh no, we didn't need her. We told her to send something in from her iPhone. We just needed a girl's voice. She was like, I can come over there, and I wanted her to come too. But my producer was like, nah, that's too much work. Just have her send a file. And I was like, damn it, you blocking me, bro. I want her over here too. But we all on speaker, so she was like, okay, well, I'll just send a file. But later she was like, well, you still there? She hang out for like 5 hours. I'm on the mic. My daughter is on the mic too. We working on a project together. Also, I'm a little bit like now. I'm like, damn, you done come over here. I'm not really like supposed to admit like that I'm never nervous, but I'm a little bit nervous. Like I don't know what to say. I'm sweating a little bit. So I'm getting her some water and something to drink.
Yeah.
And 4-5 hours, she just watching us do
She
our
got
thing.
you pacing in your head.
That's it. And then, you know, after that, like I say, I started falling in love with really knowing not just what she was on the outside, but who she was on the inside.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. So you got an EP coming out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Never Gone
Never
Forever.
Gone Forever. Go
That's
ahead.
right.
You gonna run it this summer?
Yeah. It should be out by this summer. As a matter of fact, every single month I'm dropping a single that's in the EP leading up to the EP. You know how you write a handful of tracks and then someone like, oh, I know you're talking about somebody, but who is it?
Yeah.
Right? So I just started to say, you know what? Whoever inspired this song, I'm not gonna think of a title like, oh baby, I want you back. No, we just gonna call it who I wrote it after. So the first song is out now.
Yeah.
It's called Pamela.
Yeah.
It's called Pamela by R&B Smooth or whatever. And then the next one.
I wonder who you talking about. Is it Pam?
Right. Right. All the names, wherever the vowels are, we put an X there, right?
Okay.
Just for like, you know what I'm saying, to protect ourselves legally and
I got
everything
you.
like that, you know what I'm saying?
got
But
you.
also, ironically,
So
incidentally.
her name is Pamela X.
So no, it's just Pamela, right? But but each one of them, ironically, each one of the names had 3 vowels.
Gotcha.
Ironically, funny the way things work.
Yeah.
So it was XXX in the middle of the names.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, you know, we all adults. I don't care if you're a Christian.
Yeah.
I don't care if your mommy, daddy was
Man,
a pastor.
Christian's fucking harder than the
You got here.
than
Your
the
parents
sinners.
is doing something.
A
Your
little
parents is
louder,
doing
a
something
little
in adult nature to get you here. You know what I'm saying? So it's adult themed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's X-rated. It's not for the kids, but I do got radio versions. So if they do want to listen, I got the. You know what I'm saying? The kid.
The freakier the better. The nastier the
Oh,
better.
Lord.
Don't listen to me.
It's just good music. It's just real life. My experience. Yeah. It's just my experience. Some of them sound like love songs. Some of them sound like, you know, nightmares or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just my situation and experiences with those individuals.
Awesome. Well, guys, we've had a great time today.
Absolutely.
This is good.
I think we covered a lot of ground. Glad to have Rim B Smooth in studio, man. This is one of those opportunities, again, that I wouldn't have been able to have had to meet a great person.
I appreciate you.
Got a chance to really speak to you, to dig in, really to kind of figure out like who you were before all of this came about. So I'm really appreciative of the time that you brought your family out.
Thank you for having us.
Appreciate you for blessing
Thank you.
my eyelids and
Thank
these
you.
cameras and all the viewers of your beautiful personality first.
Thank you.
And just the inspiration that you gave to all the models, aspiring
Thank
models
you.
that came. We interview. We just getting an interview in. Just getting an interview in.
Just getting our feet wet.
Just getting the feet wet. Oh, that's good. That's well. Diddy came in. Hey, listen, we can't run that real quick.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
What happened exactly?
40-year-old pregnant.
You know, I know some a lot of the women in my life, like my grandmothers, both of them. They can correct me if I'm wrong. Have been pregnant over 40. My daddy had 15 brothers and sisters.
I like it.
So if you think about it, and they're very close in age, so she was almost pregnant for 15 years of her life, right?
Yeah.
But my grandmother,
I'm sorry.
My grandmother had a son also late in life too. Both
Yeah.
of my grandmothers, my granny Miss Lily and my grandmother Lupe on both sides or whatever, then had kids
Yeah.
older in age. You know what? I think it is it's a right age for everything though.
Yeah.
Sometimes,
Yes.
you know, as we get older, we get a little bit easier, right? You know what I'm saying? We get a little bit more loose, but also as you get older, you get more experience. You done it more times, right?
I have gotten freakier since I got older. I think for me, I think it's mentally though. You know, I've been kind of shocking myself lately.
What do you
know
think about a 40-year? I will say this though: when we're 40, I don't want to be raising no kids. I want to be traveling the world. I want my kids to be raising my. If I
part.
got any other kids, my kids gonna be
Okay.
raising them. Man, we dropping them off. You know what I'm saying? Because
For sure.
What Jay or one of them say 40 is the new 30 or whatever,
Well,
something
it
like
is.
that.
You right.
But
You right.
at that age too, you know, I want to be experiencing the world with my girl.
For
you know what I'm
sure.
saying?
sure.
I want to give my kids the world and then I want them to go out into the world. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. I got you.
So I don't think that, you know, the grandbabies drop them off when you need to, but at that point, you know what I'm saying, we should be sufficient enough where we got some nannies around and stuff.
So
and
ladies,
some people
Rim,
to take care of the kids.
Rim B Smooth is off limits, ladies. He's off limits. He ain't popping out no more kids, so y'all can't trap him up on nothing extra, because he is a star.
Amen.
And y'all saw him here first.
Right, that's right, 100%.
Yes.
On You Talk Too Much podcast,
Yeah.
because that's what we do, man. We snatch them. We grab all the talent. We grab all the news. And we grab everyone who, also feel free to kind of chime in, and you guys can end the show again. I'm the Daiquiri King. Definitely excited for the next show coming. Also to have you two back as reoccurring personalities.
Hey, we want to come back.
Definitely.
We love it.
But other than that, take it away. We'll see you next week. This is Daiquiri King. I'm going to let our Rim B Smooth, and Smooth Like Jackie. Take it away.
Hey, I appreciate y'all having me. My name is Rim B Smooth. My new song, Pamela, PXMXLX, is out on all platforms, wherever you listen to music. And I got a lot of other music out now and new music coming every single month. So go put me in your playlist. I promise you won't be disappointed. That's Rim B Smooth on Apple Music, Rim B Smooth on Spotify, Rim B Smooth on YouTube, Rim B Smooth on Tidal. Wherever you get your tunes from, make sure you tuned in to Rim B Smooth. As far as merch, we got a couple different merch items. We got the backpack.
You know,
the
that's
Rim B
cute.
Smooth,
That's cute.
and Smooth Life Jackie popping out back there. We got the backpacks or whatever. That's all the go, whatever. So show some love, show some support. And I got hoodies. Me and my daughters got hoodies or whatever. All you got to do, hop in the DM, and we'll shoot you the numbers or whatever. You shoot us the Addy, and we're going to send it back. But I just want to say, man, I'm doing what I love with the people that I love, you feel me? And that's the most important thing or whatever. Make
Rock
sure,
with it.
you know what I'm saying? We don't know how long we got in this life, so make sure it's filled with love. You feel me? Like, make sure you're doing something you love, right? And let's do it right the first time, so we ain't got to be figuring out what we should have did, you know what I'm saying?
Rock with
and
it.
doing it over again. I'm doing what I love with who I love, and I'm grateful for that, where I'm at right now and who I'm with right now. I just want to say, keep putting God first, and you never going to be second. Bless up.
And don't forget Smooth Like Jackie on Instagram. Thank you.
There you go.
And we're done.
That was a good show. That was a really
that.
good show, I think. I'm going to tell you, the music was getting in my head back there. The music,
little
I was going to tell
bit,
the
a
kids
little
calm
bit.
down. But I didn't know who was loud or who wasn't, you know what I'm saying? But what you think? You think it sound good, though, when it's all said and done?
I think
Cool. But as long as the mics can pick us up, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you.
Up-and-coming artist.
Are you cool? What kind of music?
I'm more like R&B.
Okay, I love R&B. I do a little bit.
of like I like you like.
It's because R&B is kind of phasing out, so we gotta bring it back. You know what I'm saying? And
But
stuff.
it's like-
R&B's turning into rap now.
Right.
The R&B artists are trying to be a thug and
But
trying
I
to.
think now with music, people are singing.
But your rappers are singing now, though.
Like,
too. Correct.
like
Yeah.
music is more
Yeah.
like it's a feeling, so it's not really a category.
Correct. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, correct. Yeah. It's a vibe.
Drake
It's
is
a vibe. Yeah.
sings, he raps, so it's like people are not putting themselves in a box.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. We don't never gotta stop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, it's
Music comes from the soul, it comes from the spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I feel like I'm
It's in
sinning
me.
when I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying?
it's in me. My whole family's music.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So,
That's dope.
you know, it's in me. So, pass it down.
That's dope. Yeah. Correct.
And I would be
Yeah.
doing,
I like
I would
that.
be
Built
doing
to last. You gotta be built to last. I like that.
So I would be doing a service to God for not using.
Exactly. Half the beings in heaven were musical beings, you know what I'm saying? And stuff. That might be the way we talk when we get there. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying I didn't try.
Right, and that's why I said, at
You know what I'm
least
saying?
I tried.
Yeah.
At least I tried to
Yeah.
go for, my dreams, the things that I knew I wanted to do. And probably scared back then, but you was just like,
Yeah,
I only got one
definitely.
life.
Tell me that,
Like,
yeah.
why not?
Yeah.
Why not do it? Why not at least try?
Yeah. You know, the Bible said fear not so many times.
Right.
And that's our biggest thing is getting over our own fear.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
We want to get in our own way. Yeah, it is. We'll talk.
Why you gotta do this and you put pressure on each other because y'all not in the same lane. You know what I'm saying? Equal to yoke means so many things. So you can grow together with, like, I can't grow with you if I'm a construction worker and I gotta be over here. I gotta be in the, you know what I'm saying, excavating this stuff at 8 o'clock a.m. and I'm worried at 8 o'clock a.m. till 8 p.m. and I'm worried about you at a shoot half naked and I'm over here. I'm stressed out. I'm not doing a good job. But when we're in the same lane, that's cool, baby. I can be there with you for your stuff. You know what I'm saying? If I gotta do it, you can be here for my stuff. And then when you together, half of it is your mom play tricks when you don't know. Right? But when you together, I ain't got nothing to worry about. We can call 20 girls for my video shoot. Baby, no, she's still gonna be the star. She's still gonna be in the middle of everything. You know what I'm saying? And stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Baby, is this my water?